Hi, good morning. Well, let's get started with today's session. Hi, Noemi. Good morning. Let's get started.
Hi, teacher.
Well, on today's agenda, we will do some structure and written expression practice. We will look into some reading strategies, and then we will do some reading practice, okay? Well, let's get started. I will show you some questions related to structure and written expression. You'll answer them, and then we'll analyze the answers all together. So grab a piece of paper so you can start answering this first exercise. Okay, let's check the answers. Here's the answer key. Nomi, which ones did you get incorrect?
Incorrect. Four.
Sorry, I lost connection for a
Yes,
moment.
teacher. Um,
Sorry, let's play again. Here it is. Which ones did you get wrong?
um, uh, incorrect. Four. Um,
Choose number 4?
yes.
Okay, let's see why. Look, it says marmots spend their time foraging among meadow plants and flowers, or look, I have here a conjunction or, which will give me another option. Option of what? Of how they spend their time. And here I have a verb in ing. So the correct answer would probably be another verb with ing, which is letter B, sunning. They spend their time foraging among the plants or sunning on rocky cliffs. Any questions on the other ones?
No, teacher.
Good. Let's go to the next exercise. Here. Now, in this type of exercises in TOEFL, there will be 4 phrases or words underlined. You have to choose the one that is incorrect or that needs to be changed so that the sentence makes sense, okay? So on your piece of paper, read each sentence and choose the phrase or the word that is wrong, that doesn't help the sentence make complete sense. Okay, so let's check the answers. Here we go. This is the answer key. Now, Angel and Noemi, could you please tell me which ones you got wrong?
Sorry, teacher. I'm joined to the meeting right now, so I'm lost with the topic of the activity that we make right now.
Okay, now if you see there are some questions with sentences with words or phrases underlined. You have to choose the word or phrase that is wrong and that needs to be replaced with a correct form of the word or with a different word. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
So, Noemi, which ones did you get wrong? Noemi, could you hear me? Angela, are you almost finished?
No, yet, teacher.
Um, 18, teacher.
Number 18, was declared. Now, this sentence is constructed in passive voice. And let's remember that a passive voice is built by any form of the verb be and a verb in past participle. So here it's wrong because it was declared, and the past participle of declare is declared with D at the end. Any other, Noemi?
No, teacher.
Angel, do you want to share your answers? Which ones did you get wrong?
In the chat or speaking?
Whatever you prefer.
Well, in 20, 21, the answer is C because it's plural for the verb to be are.
That's right. Did you get any other wrong?
In the 22,
Here we have the word previous, which describes the verb. That's why we need it to be an adverb, previously known. Any other? Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, well, let's begin. We're going to see some general reading strategies. No, this is not correct. Wait, I think something moved in my presentation. Let me fix it, please. Because that's not the slide that I want to show you. there. And this is the last exercise of reading, writing and structure. So again, write your answers. Remember to choose the group of words or words that are incorrect.
Teacher, we can see your screen.
Can we check the answers or do you need more time?
I need a few minutes more, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see. I'll show you the answer key. Here we go. Now, which of these did you get wrong? Okay, I saw that you shared your answers in the chat. You have D, number 27. Is that right? D, A, 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 B. Let's check. D, A, 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 B. Okay, so let's analyze number 1. Now, here, the wrong word is theirs. Although this word theirs is used in English, it's used on its own. It's like the shoes are theirs. It doesn't follow a noun. Anytime you see a pronoun, a possessive with an S, there's usually nothing after. That's why it's the correct answer should be there and not theirs. Number 28. The wrong word is letter D, number. The correct should be amount. Why? Because hit is an uncountable noun, and we cannot say like 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hits. It's just amount, which is uncountable. Now, number 29, it says that the wrong one is C, as well as. Before we have the conjunction both. And this is called a correlative conjunction. Anytime I see this word both, the next part that follows is and. He was equally talented as both a jazz performance and a classical musician. Those conjunctions, these type of conjunctions always have a pair, both and, neither or, either or, etc. Now, number 30, sorry, correct answer, which is the incorrect word, is letter B. Here, if you see, we have a form of the passive voice. And anytime we have a passive voice form, it needs a verb to be in any form and a verb in past participle. In this case, I just have the verb in past participle. That is the main verb of this class, because you see, the state seal still used in Massachusetts. I have no verbs in this section that will indicate that this will be my verb, my main verb, missing was. Number 31, B, short courses, and no, courses short. This is like the correct way to use adjectives and noun. We need to have an adjective first and then a noun. And number 32, the correct answer is D, moved, and no, has moved. No longer satisfied with the emphasis of the Tennyson School, Martha Graham moved in 1925. This time word indicates that it should be in simple past and no in past participle. If we had here the word since 1925, then has moved will be correct. Okay. Last class, we practiced a little bit with reading strategies last Saturday. And the last tip that we saw was about the pronoun referent. So let's just refresh and review what we talked about last Saturday. We said that pronouns take the place of nouns. And because of that, a noun will come first and the pronoun that it refers to will come next in the text. So a good tip that we saw is going back and finding the noun of that pronoun. So let's do this exercise. This is a reading practice. And again, read this, choose the answer, and then we'll analyze the text together. So let's check the correct answers. Here we go. Here, continents. Why continents? If I see the word they, it's right here. So I have to go back to the noun that it may be about. And it says this theory was first proposed in the 18th century when map makers noticed how close the continents of the earth fit together when they were matched up. Here is a description of the continents when the continents were matched up, and no, when map makers were matched up. Now, could the rest of you please share your answers so we can analyze the ones that you have wrong? Okay, I see D paragraph 2. That's all
Two,
correct.
two about the paragraph.
Paragraph 2, right?
Yes.
Let's see another strategy. Sometimes you will be asked to answer indirectly answered questions. That is, that the answer is not explicit on the text, that you need to draw conclusion from the text, you need to infer the answer. Now, there are two types of questions that are indirectly answers. One of them is called implied detail question, and another one is a transition question. Now, how do these questions look like? You will usually be asked something like, it is implied in the passage that, it can be inferred from the passage that, it is most likely that, what probably happened. If you see, in all of these questions, you have to draw a conclusion based on the context of the text. The answers to these questions are generally found in order in the passage. Yes, so you take your questions. If there are many questions, well, usually that will correspond to right after the previous answer. Now, how should you answer this question? Like anytime we have like this type of long reading questions, choose a keyword from the question and then go back to the text to find that word. Now, scan the passage to the keyword or a similar idea. Carefully read that sentence that contains the keyword and look for an answer that could be true according to that sentence, the one that would make more sense. For example, this text. If you see, we have here two different questions in which you have to infer or draw a conclusion. It is implied in the passage that, it can be inferred from the passage that, and as it said before, it says look for a keyword or keywords. Maybe I'm going to look for kayak and 2 holes. So I'll go back to my text and look for that one. And then here, a keyword could be animals. I'll scan the text and look for animals, for the word animal or for animals. Okay, so answer these two. Okay, so here's the answer key. 1A and 2C.
Teacher, I have a question. What is a
Yes,
whale?
what is a whale?
The answer, the question two, whale. What kind of animal is a whale?
A whale is ballena.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's do another exercise. Now let's look at the question. Again, I have here, it is implied in the passage. It can be inferred from the passage. So right away, those two words tell me that the answer is not directly stated in the text, that I have to draw a conclusion. Okay, let's see the answers. Here we go, 3D and 4D. Did you get these ones correct?
Yes, the answer for D and the answer 3, 2, D.
Very good. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see, I'll analyze my questions. And I see right away that this one needs to be inferred. It is implied that, and I have another one here. Parker Brothers is probably, those two indicate that I have to draw a conclusion, that I have to infer the answer. Okay, can we check the answer? Okay, I'll show you the answer key. Here we go. Very well, let's move on. Now, another type of implied answer questions are transition questions. That means that these questions can be answered with a paragraph that came before, which will say the preceding paragraph, or with the information that comes in the next paragraph, in which it will say the following paragraph. This type of transition questions indicate that a paragraph may start with the idea that was previously stated or in the preceding paragraph, or that it ends, like the paragraph ends with an idea that will be developed in the next paragraph or in the next part. How can I identify these type of questions? Well, the questions will look something like this. The paragraph preceding the passage, probably. What is most likely in the paragraph following the passage? Now, if I see the word preceding, that indicates the information is previously? Yes. On it, like it came before. Following will indicate that the answer will probably be on the next paragraph. The answer can generally be found in the first line of the passage for a preceding question. And for a question type like this type of question following, the answer can be found in the last line for a following type of question. Now, how could you answer this? Similar to main idea and organization of text, read the first line for a preceding question. Read the last one for a following question. Then draw a conclusion about what comes before in a preceding question or after if it's a following question. Okay? Choose the answer that is reflected on the first or last line of the passage, depending on these two type of questions. Let's see an example. Look, in this short paragraph, we have both type of question, preceding in the passage and following this passage. So I have to think about what happens before this paragraph and what will happen after this paragraph. Let's check the answers.
Finish.
Here's the answer key. Number 1A and 2C.
Woo.
Very good. Let's do another practice. Now, if I read my question, again, I have both type of questions. Preceding, that means before, what happens before, which of the following is most likely the topic of the paragraph following the passage. What is going to come next? Okay, let's check the answers. And here we go. 3C, land-based earthquakes, and 4B, the destructive effects. Let's go to the next one.
Finish.
Let's check the answers then. Here we go. 5C and 6A. Let's go to this one now. Now, if I see the question, I have here my keyword preceding, which means the information will come before. Then I have another one that says it can be inferred, which means the answer will not be explicitly said in the text. And I have which of the following would probably, that means I have to infer. And then I have of the paragraph following the passage. That means what's going to happen next. Okay, let's see the full answer key. And here we go. 1A, 2D, 3A, and 4A. Let's see the questions. This one says, preceding this passage, that means what happened before? Which of the following represents a likely reaction? Likely means I have to infer. The answer is not directly stated. Next one, it is implied in the passage. Again, drawing conclusions. And finally, it can be inferred from the passage. I have to draw a conclusion again. Okay, so let's check. Here we go. And let's do one more. Let's check all the answers. Here we go. Now I have a longer text for this one, but I think we can do it next class instead. Now I like to finish the session with another strategy which refers to vocabulary. Now in TOEFL exam, you will be asked to find the meaning of a word, the synonym or the antonym. Now sometimes these type of questions can make us believe that we must know all the meanings of all the words. But no, you don't need to know the meaning of all the words because the text will give you clues that will help you figure out the meaning of these words. Now, what these questions will look like? Well, they may ask you something like, what is the meaning of this word in this line? The word this on line 2 is closest in meaning to, that means a synonym. The word this on line 3 could be best replaced by, again, a synonym. Now, what clues will the author give you? Usually, the author of the text or the text itself may give you a short definition of the word, may use other simple words to refer back to the word, may use opposite meanings, and you will find that those phrases will be between commas, parentheses, or dashes. The text could also include these words like or, that is, in other words. Yes, the text will explain you what that difficult word means. Or it can give you examples, such as, for example, e.g. Where can you find the answer? Information to help you determine what something means will generally be after the punctuation clue, after the comma and the parentheses, or inside the dashes. Locate any structural clues like this one's here. Read the part of the passage after the instructional clue after, very carefully. And then eliminate wrong answers. And from the two remaining ones, maybe choose the one that you feel most confident about. Let's see an example. Let's look at this one. It says, number 1, according to line 1 of the passage, what is a teddy bear? So we'll quickly go to line 1. I have here the word teddy bear. And it says here, is a child's toy. It tells me right here what it is. So I see my options: an animal, no; a president, no; a hunter, no; a plaything. It's a child's toy. Number 2, it says, look at the word pastimes in paragraph 2. So I'll go to paragraph 2, which is this one. I'll scan my text and I see that the word pastimes is here. This word could be best replaced by, and I have to choose one of these phrases. So I'll read that sentence. He was an unusually active man with varied pastime, one of which, here it's giving me an example of this word, was hunting. So probably pastime are leisure activities. Let's see number 3. It says, the word extricated in paragraph 2, look at the word extricated in paragraph 2. Click on another word or phrase in paragraph 2 that is close in meaning to extricated. So I'll scan my text, look for the word extricated, and then use the clues that we saw before, commas, parentheses, dashes, words that indicate examples, or a restatement. And I have it here, extricated. If you see, right away is my clue. That is, he demanded that the bear set free. That's why the meaning is set free. It's giving me the meaning or an example of extricated. And finally, question 4, it says, in line 10, a cartoon could best be described as, I'll go to line 10, look for the word cartoon, look for clues, commas, parentheses, dashes, these type of words, and try to find the answer. And right away, I have my dashes. Here, drawn by Clifford K. Berryman to make fun of this situation. Therefore, I can determine that the answer is C, a drawing with a message. Okay? Now, do this one on your own.
Finish.
Okay, so let's check. D and C.
Ooh, both correct.
Excellent. Okay, so let me send you, I'm gonna share through the chat a text. It was a little bit too long to present, so I put it in a document so you can read it and answer it there. Okay, hold on. I will send it through the chat. Okay, I just sent it. You should receive it soon.
Yes, I can see now the PDF.
Good, thank you. And okay, I see your answers are coming. So I guess that you guys are almost finished. Good. Now, do you have any question on a particular answer from the text that I sent you, the one that is a little bit longer?
I think no, teacher, no questions about that passage.
Very good. Well, we're all finished for today. I'll see you next Wednesday. I hope you have a nice and relaxing weekend.
Thank you, teacher. Also, too.
Bye bye.